Okay, so we've got, let's put it into Babylon. This one. And what else is going on? So yeah, just drop that off. So let's have a look. So he's got defense. Okay. So I need a defense for him. So yeah, so that's going to be useful. Got phalanx there. So we'll go for. This looks like he's not going to be that worried about having a marketplace. Let's get a musketeers there. Let's get this phalanx here, like so. Because that was a railroad, that middle one. And so whatever they've got there, at least I've got one defense in there. I can't remember what was going on with these. I need to sort this out. So I need to home city it to someone or put it back in. Nimrod. So you can't have two. Why is this guy didn't home city that? Okay. How is everything else? So you've got to be super careful on democracy for that reason. Okay. Okay, the trireme is going to attack, is it? Okay. Fine. It's only a phalanx. So it's not the end of the world. Here's maybe this one, possibly. Okay, metallurgy, that means cannons. Good stuff. Trade or theory of gravity. Probably go for theory of gravity. Try and get Isaac Newton's college. Do I keep him in or not is the question. Let's see if musketeers can defend. Let's fortify that and also put in some musketeers as well. I put that on there for a reason tonight. Whoops. So yeah. Okay, so I can home city and fortify that. So that should be okay against the trireme. You can never be sure, but it should be fine, hopefully. And home city that and fortify that, which means now I can take him out, as in move him out of the city and put him on the network like so. This guy. We'll move towards Washington. If he moves forward like that, I can attack with catapults and things like that. Hopefully the trireme's not going to win again. So this is a question that I should have thought of before, as to whether to answer, should I talk to them or not. And I should probably just say no and just attack them, because I'm getting okay. Okay, so it loses against the catapult but beats the musketeers. Marketplace destroyed, so that'll be Silver Sword probably, and let be. marketplace again, which is fine. It's not too much of a problem. He's obviously on some useful square. Actually, no, he hasn't. No, it's just grown. He's just grown. That's why he's in silver disorder. This one will be fine. So actually, I can put him in Eridu or Washington. Let's put him in Washington. Okay. So that was the first attack. Can't really call it much of an attack, but it was something. It was one phalanx and a trireme, so it couldn't have been any less threatening if it tried. But it could be a sign of things to come. And at some point I'd like to get to buy Isaac Newton's College once I've researched the theory of gravity. So technology wise I should be ahead by a bit. I've only seen them getting religion first, which is not, shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Was it medicine as well they got? I think they had Shakespeare's theatre, so the Romans might be advanced as well. So that's that. Let's do a road across there. Okay, now so I've got metallurgy, so metallurgy and magnetism give you electricity. I will go to get banking first and industrialisation for a few reasons. Firstly, there's no point in putting this sail in the end, was there? But I can get transports, which could be useful to transfer units between islands, and caravans and stuff between islands as well for later on. Let's railroad this one. So ideally I just want to go through there, but of course I need to irrigate an awful lot to get to there. I might irrigate this one so that it happens more quickly. Two musketeers now. Sure. Not sure what. Looks like I must have taken a unit out, but forgot about that. Forgot about doing that. Right, so how many libraries have I got? Have I got libraries in virtually every city? Yes. So that's important to know. That's useful to know. How many turns was it? 3. So 3 is still fairly quick. Okay, let's go. Could use the library. So I've got theory of gravity, so I could whoops, just focus on money. So it's 140, 130 per turn. Cheers, what, 5 turns or something like that. So I can get it in 5 turns. The Indians or the Mongols. So it was the Mongols, wasn't it? So there could be more trouble. Again, I probably won't talk to them either. They're down there. I've got 2 catapults there, 2 catapults there, so I'm not, well, I'm about as prepared as I can be. Over here, of course, there's hills and things. I don't want them unloading onto the mountain. So whatever I've got, I think I've got one of these, don't I? Let's just build. It'd be useful to mine this actually. I wonder if actually it's better to get a diplomat. I don't want them to. I've just walked off the railroad. I don't want them to land on the mountain. Here we go. This I can manage. So I might even put one here and build a road towards it. It's probably a good idea. Back. Have I got any more? So they will move them forward, so I'll have to take out one of them while they're on the hill. Okay, so let's do that. I don't know where he's going to land. If he lands over there, then we'll have to see. Okay, let's see what happens. So there are no veterans here. So, that's annoying. So 6 against 1.5. I'm really hoping to win. It's the knights that are going to be harder to kill. Yeah, that's the way it goes. And I shouldn't really lose too often against those knights. I can just buy them. I need the military unit anyway. Go on then. So I think, yeah, what I should do is put a road on that hill in case they try and do the same thing again. That was to defend Asher. So I've got 3 civs who have just found me. Just after I discovered gunpowder, I've started attacking. And that's because of the knights, although I think I still need to change it. There we go. Ah, I didn't sort that out. Stupid. Okay, so I have to do that now. Right, so extra gas spot there, just in case. Put it in here. Remind myself that I've got that diplomat. So what I haven't done here, which I should do, once he's railroaded that one, is get a railroad through there, and then that will have connected these ones. Otherwise I have to go through Abitsia or Isabia, whatever it's called, which I don't really want. Okay, one more turn for Isaac Newton's College. So that should be useful. There's a couple of universities I could buy here. There's one that's almost done. many are there? There's several actually. Mere Babylon and Nineveh got one already. No, okay, so Nineveh. So I can buy universities as well, which is often, you know, they're even more strong after Isaac Newton's College, and so it's worth sometimes spending a couple of turns just earning the money to buy them. Cannons now as well, so it's going to be worth getting a couple of those. To send out and about. It's the second time it's happened where I can't support something, and I don't know why that is. Because well, I can see now that I only had 3, but I'm sure I checked it before. Actually, I just built the cannon. Oh dear, never mind. So what was it? Nineveh and another one. Was it Babylon, Nineveh, and Sherapak? Babylon's already got one. So I should really put something in Nineveh. Kish is another one. Now, after I've done Kish and Nimrod, I'll go back to technologies. So, it's putting the science up, in other words. That's good. So yeah, so what did I say? Kish. No, Nineveh. Did those ones. Ashura pack as well. And then there's one more library, but we'll leave that one. That's fine. Okay, let's get back to learning things. And it's got 4 turns, which is still quite a lot. So that's not amazing. But we are getting reasonably advanced now. I guess. Still promising to see triremes. You know, not the most advanced tech. Where was the triremes? Over there? Can't remember. Could have been over here. In fact, I might just build barracks here and use this place to serve all of the other cities with units. So it's trade, banking, industrialization. That so I can get factories. Once I've got factories, I can get wonders of the world. Mainly SETI program is the key. And once I've got SETI program, it's normally things take off pretty quickly. Excellent. Good. I should have attacked with one in the city, but never mind. So the largest, which is obviously pretty good. Let's do it this way around. I need to wait. Yeah, I need to get the one in the city. I was about to say. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. So yeah, but so I'm not the first one to get trade because medicine requires trade. Someone's already got that. But it'll be interesting to see if I'm the first one to get banking. I highly doubt it because that's something the AI likes to get. Medicine is later on. You really want to get the SETI program because it doubles knowledge in all cities, and you basically I don't know why I'm doing that. Autopilot. You can't come out. This guy's only got 2 catapults. Abbey's building cannons from there, so that should be okay in the long run. I might transfer one of these to the other island and make use of this sail unit that I have over here. So we'll just put him in here for now, and then send this guy to the other island. As expected, they're going for all the islands, not just my home island. So let's get this so that we can put him outside. Hopefully, maybe I can put him there, maybe not. We shall see. So you're going to unload that and then go back in the sissy. I think 3 attacking units with one of them being a cannon is probably enough for now. This one is soon going to have a cannon as well. How are we doing for discoveries? Still 4 turns, not amazing, but doable. I think given that I've got 4 islands, I'm doing this reasonably well as I can. It looks like they're not going to attack too much too quickly, which is the key really. It's if they all suddenly send loads of things at you all at once, then you're in trouble. But so far they don't seem to be doing that. So as long as it continues like that, we'll be fine. As long as we connect everything with railroad as well. So who wants to own this cannon? Eridu. So not everywhere has a marketplace. So I can't quite get to this one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of a chance, put one there, and put this guy over there, and hope that they drop people off around here, and I can attack with this catapult and the other catapult, and I'll get this one out as well, and possibly even get this one out as well. So I'll put him back in there. Go there. So I've got 4, so I should be able to do this. Electricity will also cancel off the Colossus, whoever's got that. So that's something to remember. Banking. So that belongs to that city anyway, so we'll start with him. Good stuff. Put him back on the railroad. So there's women's suffrage as well, which you get with industrialisation. So that's another good one. And yeah, no, they got trade first, obviously. That happens sooner or later. Let's get this one to be a veteran, if I can, which I can't. Okay. Still feels pretty under control for now. So that. So, next wonder of the world. Where should we build it? Asher, Zerakim, Nimrod have the highest productions, not massive. This guy can be a bit more. So yeah, currently building a university. We can change that to a factory and then get him to build a wonder of the world. Where was the other one? I don't remember. So Asher and Zarakim, or Zarikum, I should say. So we can try and get a bit more. Okay, we're going to finish this one.